Today we got a little bit different of a video, man. We got the homie Don Coolio in the building.
Yes,
I've
sir.
always, you know what I'm saying? I've always liked to talk, you know what I mean? And I've always been interested in kind of like podcast type vibes. I watch a lot of them, and you know, some people ever since I met Don Coolio have been asking for these types of videos. So today we really just gonna be sitting down. Y'all gonna have some Sparking Zero gameplay in the background. We are actually on the game right now. And we're just gonna be talking everything Dragon Ball Z, bro, like best moments, why it's considered such a great anime, best character development, underrated characters, best saga, all types of stuff like that. So I hope y'all enjoy, man. This for the anime lovers, the Dragon Ball Z lovers right now. And yeah, without further ado, y'all make sure I put Don Coolio channel in the video and his link in the description. Y'all be sure to check that out, man, because without him, you know what I'm saying, this video definitely wouldn't be the same as it is right now. So yeah, let's go ahead and get into it.
Let's get it, man. Who you picking first, bro?
I'm gonna go ahead and pick Scouter Vegeta, bro, because that's like how Dragon Ball Z started out, bro. Dragon Ball Z, yeah, Dragon Ball Z. Dragon Ball was just with Goku and Krillin and them and Roshi. So, first things first, bro. If you had to rate the Saiyan arc 1 out of 10, what would you give it, bro?
If I had to rate this, you said the Saiyan arc?
Yeah, but though, when you're rating it, like, this is all you've seen so far, so you don't know about the other arcs. You just seen it.
Okay.
Gotta give it like 1 through 10. Well, what you give it, bro?
If I had to rate the Saiyan arc 1 through 10, bro, I probably would rate that one. I probably would rate that one a solid. I probably rate that one a 9, bro. I probably rate that one a 9. That was when we first got introduced to Vegeta, you know. And learned about, because that was the first time we ever heard of Goku even being called a Saiyan.
Yup.
What Saiyan even was. You feel me?
And heard his Saiyan name too.
Exactly. So like just off that, like I gotta go 9. You know, that was the. Oh, he got flying kicks first. Hold on, what he got?
Nah, right, it's tough. He got flying kicks and rolling hammer last. And I think he got gut punch third.
Nah, that's insane.
Okay, if I had to give it a rating, I'm not gonna lie, bro. I would also give it a 9, bro. No cap. But let me tell you why though, bro. Reason being, bro, the Z fighters was being destroyed, right? I think the way Chaozu went out, bro, when Nappa destroyed him, the way Tien went out like swinging like a dog, bro, I feel like that was honorable. But the reason I really give it a 9, bro, is number one, like the timing in which Goku had came back to save them boys, bro. Like, it was elite timing, bro. Like, all hope, it almost seemed like it was lost. Raditz seemed dumb overpowered. We really hadn't even seen nothing of Vegeta yet because Raditz was just giving them folks hell, bro. Like, he was terrorizing them. And bro, Goku showed up in the nick of time, bro, and he handled that, man. And then, of course, the first glimpse of the rivalry that obviously will become something amazing from Goku and Vegeta, bro. Like, I don't know, that was amazing, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I feel like it had everything. You know, Vegeta even went Great Ape and got his tail cut off. And Goku let that man live, bro. You got the epic Kaioken. What did he do in the beginning? Times 5 or something like that?
Yeah, times 5.
Yeah, it was crazy, bro. I feel like it had everything, bro. So I would give it a 9 out of 10 too, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, like I said, that was when we first got introduced to my boy Vegeta, bro. Bro. And the crazy thing is, bro, what I be wondering like, did what's it called? Akira Toriyama, did he know that Vegeta was gonna be the eternal rival for Goku the whole time? That's what I'd be curious about. Like, did he know that? You feel me?
Bro, he probably did. That man was a genius, bro. That man was a genius, which is really crazy because like Dragon Ball Z changed the world, and that was really just one man dream put on the paper. Like, when you really think about it, bro, like, that's insane. That's why I be telling y'all in the comments, bro, you chase your dreams, boy. You better chase your dreams. Life too short not to, and you never know. That man had a worldwide impact, bro. Dragon Ball Z it might not be the best anime ever in people's opinions, but it is most definitely the most popular. I think that's undeniable, bro. And that's definitely 100%. The most iconic, bro. Everybody tried to turn Super Saiyan at least once as a kid. I know I did, boy. I'm not gonna lie to you. Boy, I was stupid inspired. Okay, so from there, I guess we could go. What do you think the best arc was in Dragon Ball Z, bro?
If I had to say the best arc for me, in my opinion, was I gotta go to Buu arc, bro. That was my favorite arc.
Okay. Explain that. Explain why, bro.
Man, Goku just got back from being dead, bro. We seen Vegeta finally go back to his old ways, bruh.
Did see
That
that?
was
Yep,
cool.
Majin went crazy. Majin went ballistic.
Yeah. Then on top of that we seen Ultimate Gohan, bro. And Ultimate Gohan was like the
that
strong,
is his
supposedly
cameo,
the strongest non-fused character for the longest time, bro.
Yeah, it's funny though, cause like the thing about that is I feel like they be going back on that kind of stuff. Like they'll say it once, and then next thing you know, it's Super Saiyan 3 Goku. Cause I think they did that in the Tapion movie.
Yeah, in the Tapion movie, bro, Goku was literally godly on there.
Yeah, and I think
Like,
Ultimate
bro,
Gohan was on there, right? And he got kind of got slapped
He
around.
got destroyed.
Yeah, see?
Destroyed, bro.
So I wonder if we take movies into account, then I guess Super Saiyan 3 is the strongest. But if you never seen the movie, if you're not taking movies into account, then Ultimate Gohan most definitely. Cause they mess around and say he was actually stronger than Super Saiyan 3 at that time. They said that. So
Yeah. 100%.
okay. So boom, what would you say the best part of that Buu saga was then? What's your favorite part of that saga?
If I had to say my favorite part of the
I'm finna
Buu
go
saga,
Ultimate Gohan just as we talk about him.
Bet. It might be, if I'm being honest, it might be the ending, bro. Like the ending, like when Goku was holding that spirit bomb, like that moment just so iconic to me, bro.
Yeah,
when he threw it and killed it with the spirit, that was iconic, bro.
And that's the moment Vegeta. Yeah. Wait, was that our first sight of Vegito, right?
That was our first sight of That was our first sight of Vegito, bro.
Now that's hard. That's tough. And you remember when they had teased at a Goku and Gohan fusion, bro? But Gohan lost the Potara earring. We would have seen that instead of Vegito, I believe. But that man lost the fusion.
That would have actually been insane. Imagine that.
It would have been stupid. But that's something that we're gonna have to forever imagine for the rest of our days, bro. I've never seen a father and son fusion would be insane, bro.
Yeah.
I wonder what they would have called that joint though, cause their names is kind of similar on the cool, bro.
Yeah.
Like they both start with a go, so it's like maybe like, what would you even call that fusion?
I don't know. I'm trying to think right now.
I feel like you would have to use the last part of the name, like Hanku or something like that, or Kuhan, something.
That's the only thing that'll work.
Yeah, because the beginning of their names is too similar. Yeah. That's fine. I'm not gonna lie. I can see that. I think that's a valid pick, bro, because that was really the first time Vegeta had already been going under character development, but that was the first time we really saw Vegeta like make a change and go really truly acknowledge Goku as number one. Like, cause before he was on the cap, like, I'm the strongest Saiyan on the planet, like on the principal Saiyan, da 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 da. But at that moment, he was like, nah. And that's really, I feel like when that camaraderie was at an all-time high, bro.
I agree, bro. I 100% agree. I still feel like they did Vegeta wrong. I feel like, bro, I ain't gonna lie, I feel like the arc he got did wrong the most was the Cell arc, bro. Cause I don't know. They just made him seem trash against Perfect Cell, bro. In my opinion, they made him seem trash.
He was fighting against Cell. Yeah, he was fighting against that one in the final flash. Like, he was destroying that one with his Super Vegeta form. But Perfect Cell, he didn't do crap. He was dang near useless against Perfect Cell. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Nah, fact. And then to make matters worse, they had not only this is the thing that blew me, bro. Like, okay, so we know Goku learned perfected Super Saiyan, right?
Right.
How come Vegeta didn't learn that after years of being in the hyperbolic time chamber? Because it was years.
Yeah, him and Trunks, right?
Yeah. And then on top of that,
can never be as good as Goku, bro.
Bro, you feel me? And then on top of that, they tried to make it seem like Trunks was stronger than Vegeta. Like, because Trunks had learned grade 3 Super Saiyan, but grade 3, although grade 3 was stronger, apparently grade 3 was actually stronger than Cell, Perfect Cell, but it didn't have enough speed to do nothing against him. So, with that being said, you know, it still was kind of weak. And, like, people be saying that Vegeta probably knew grade 3, but he just didn't want to use it because he knew the side effects from it. But you never know. Like, I don't know. It's like, I just feel like they be trying to, you know, do my boy wrong. You feel me?
And that's my favorite character. Hold on, my screen just went black.
All right.
For my favorite saga, bro, 100% gotta be Cell Saga, bro.
Gotta be Cell Saga?
This gotta be Cell Saga. This is during the time, bro, I was a huge Gohan fan. Vegeta was still my slightly shifted in the favor of Gohan. I think he became my favorite character, like just for this saga. And Super Saiyan 2, bro, if in terms of transformations, that might be the most iconic transformation outside of Super Saiyan. Like nothing can ever beat the first time Goku ever went Super Saiyan. Like, but we didn't even know that was a thing. You know what I mean? We seen his hair turn yellow. Nothing can ever beat that. But outside of that, bro, I gotta give it to Super Saiyan 2 Gohan, bro. That was just insane. And to think that the Cell Juniors were giving everybody so much problems, bro. And then this man went Super Saiyan 2 and started one-shotting them mugs, bro.
Nah, facts.
One-shotting them joints.
That was definitely crazy.
And then I think, if I'm not mistaken, that's the saga where we got the meme for Yamcha, right? Or was that a different saga where Yamcha was just laid out on the ground? I want to say if that was Cell Saga. Somebody's gonna have to correct me in the comments if I'm wrong, but I want to say that was Cell Saga.
I think that was the Saiyan Saga, bro. I think that was the Saiyan Saga.
This game is sorry because I got Wild Sense on and it let you hit me away.
Nah, that's crazy.
It let me hit you away. That's supposed to be like the perk of having Wild Sense. Once you get into a Vanish battle, it's 100% supposed to save you from that. Yeah. Dang, now I'm finna lose. Oh wow. Yeah. So Cell Saga because number one, we saw Goku and Gohan. I don't know if Gohan, I think he did too, but we saw Goku master the Super Saiyan. He was chilling outside in Super Saiyan before Super Saiyan used to drain so much energy from them they could only be in it for so long. We saw him master the Super Saiyan, just walk around the Super Saiyan as if it was base form. That was really dope. We really got to know the adult Trunks. That was the first time we seen adult Trunks.
Yeah.
Without the sword. Because I think before that in the Android Saga, we seen the other one, but Melee Trunks, man, that was fire. We got to know him, and we got to see like a really cool side of Vegeta, like training and interacting with his adult son. Like that was fire. That was like a sneak peek into the future type stuff. So I think that was definitely hard. And then just the way like Goku went out, bro, like it was low-key sentimental, bro. Because Gohan was BSing, he got too cocky, he got overconfident, and then it cost him his father's life, bro.
Nah, bro.
He cost him his father's life. He took Cell to King Kai planet, and yeah, bro. I definitely have to say that was my favorite arc, bro.
I have to agree. I feel that that was my favorite part of the arc when Goku died. You know, I feel like that was a perfect thing for him.
So perfect thing for him to die.
No, I'm saying it was definitely one of the most. It was definitely a good thing for Gohan. I feel like it helped with his development. It helped him.
Oh yeah, for sure.
You know, become stronger, but
and learn a valuable lesson of playing around in battle too.
Yeah, playing around. Yeah, and the reason I say it was good for Goku was because I don't know. It's just it showed Goku's just true selfless nature, and he's willing, like he'll do whatever it takes, bro. And it was just it's like he accepted his fate. He accepted his fate.
No hesitation too.
Yeah, and then like this is the crazy thing. If you look at a parallel from that, it would be in the Buu arc when Vegeta killed himself to sacrifice to kill Buu, and the exact same thing happened. Buu just came right back.
Facts. And that was tragic. That was tragic, bro. Yeah. I'm not gonna lie, I was so pissed when that happened, bro. My boy Vegeta, bro. And that's the thing. I think that's a part of the thing that made Buu such a good villain, bro.
Yeah. Who you picking?
I'm finna go. Shoot, I'm finna go Vegeta. So we were just talking about that. Okay. Now, who is your favorite character and why? And then let's talk about who the most underrated character is.
Who is my favorite character? You talking about just in regular Z?
Yeah. Or actually, how about this? We'll go who's our favorite characters, and then we'll go who had the most character development outside of Vegeta, because I think Vegeta is the obvious answer.
Yeah. My favorite character, I'm not gonna lie, my favorite character in Dragon Ball Z will probably, if it's not Vegeta, it's probably definitely would be Goten. If it's not
really,
definitely. Yeah, I always mess with Goten, bro.
Why Goten, bro?
Bro, whenever I was when I first learned about Dragon Ball, I was in kindergarten, bro.
Yeah, you and I both.
So when I was in kindergarten, that was like the first person I seen. He's just like a baby Goku, and I just thought that was so cool, bro. I thought it was so cool back then, so that's really the main reason why he's my favorite. But if I had to say who had the most character development, I don't know. It's like, in a sense, you could say Gohan.
Yeah, I was thinking that.
You know, you could say Gohan, but in a sense also, I mean, obviously, Vegeta is the main person.
Yeah, Vegeta's the obvious one. That man did a full 180 from his when he first came onto the scene.
Yeah. Facts. But yeah, I definitely would probably say for character development, it probably would be Gohan, bro.
Okay.
Now I don't know what they did in what's it called, Super, but yeah.
Super Gohan was a disgrace to the character that we all knew and loved, bro. Nah, that is not the character that we grew up watching, bro. That was I don't know what that was, bro. And I don't know what they were thinking, bro.
Who knows, bro?
Okay, so boom. Who do you think the best villain was, bro? I'm saying hands down. Wait, let me not say hands down because some people might get pissed. I'm gonna have to say, bro, Broly, bro. I think I had to say Broly, bro. Wait, let me think about this.
Okay, so we using the movies. We using the movies.
Everything.
Oh yeah. Yeah, if I had to say who the best villain was in the movies, it probably would be Broly. I feel like Broly was probably, obviously you got Frieza, Boo, and Cell, but I think Broly was probably like one of the fan favorites, in my opinion. You know, because the movies aren't canon, but they love the Broly movie so much that they ended up making
him canon. Yes,
exactly.
And because now Broly he's an integral part of the Dragon Ball Super timeline.
Yeah, you finna pick Broly?
Mm-hmm. I'm finna pick the Z version of base form.
Let's see. But yeah, Broly definitely probably would be that one. But if I had to say my favorite villain, personally, there's so many good villains on there.
That's why I had to stop and think, like, cause you got Frieza's definitely got to be up there.
Yeah. Most people would probably say Frieza, to be honest.
And it was like from the older Dragon Ball Z, it was some good slept on villains too. Like from the movies, like I feel like Lord Slug was a good villain. We got to see false Super Saiyan from that movie. All right, long before Goku ever actually went Super Saiyan, we got to see false Super Saiyan. It was kind of like a glimpse into the future type stuff.
Nah, fact.
I do not remember this man combos. I wonder if I don't think he has Rolling Hammer in his base form.
He might.
What's this? I was just like a regular wave, like a Kamehameha type of. I also think Broly has like drip, bro, and he's a very uniquely designed character.
Yeah, man, they made sure to make him look like he was just destined for royalty. Man.
Yeah. No cap though. That might be an unpopular opinion, but I don't think you should be able to perception right there.
Me either.
Oh wow! Did you dirty right there? This brother got wild since, huh? Dang, I forgot you had it too. Bro, my life just went down so much. Oh my God, bro. Oh my Lord. Okay, so boom. Okay, so as the last point of discussion for this video, and let me know how y'all like this video, this type of video down below in the comments, cause I have no problem making more videos like this. Why, bro? Tell me, bro. Why do you think Dragon Ball Z was so successful? Why was it such a big hit, bro? Why is it widely regarded as the most popular, most iconic, and by a lot of people, the best anime ever, bro? Like, when you talk about carrying childhoods, this is one of them animes, bro. So my question is, why, bro? Why do you think that, bro?
I definitely, first thing I say is one, because of Goku.
Okay.
Because Goku is such a light spirited character. I just think a lot of people gravitate towards it. He real funny. It's a real funny anime. You could tell Akira Toriyama put his love and soul into it. He put everything
100%.
he had into it.
100%.
You know, and on top of that, it was the fights. You know, the fights is the number one thing. I think it blew up real crazy. Above everything else, it was one of the. I think it might have been the first anime to air in America. Once it aired in America from Japan, I think that changed the just path that how Dragon Ball would be in the world. In my opinion, I just feel as though that changed a lot, bro. I ain't gonna lie, that changed a lot. Because think about it, it's the same with Naruto, bro. Like Naruto is the only other anime to be aired in America.
Was it really?
Like, yeah, like I mean, you got other. Yeah, Naruto was aired in America. It used to be on Disney XD and all sorts of stuff, bro. You know? And that's why Dragon Ball got so big, bro. I feel like it was really because of stuff like that. But I mean, if I'm being honest, I still believe Dragon Ball is like, even without that, it would have been regarded better than like stuff like Bleach, and you know, just simply because of the action sequences, bro. Like simply because of the fights, bro. They be so dramatic in my opinion. And I think it's always gonna stay that way. If I'm being, I think it'll always be like that. Cause
yeah, for me personally, it's always gonna be like that for me, bro. I couldn't ever put anything above Dragon Ball, bro. It is the first anime I ever got introduced to, bro, and it's an anime that's had the biggest effect on me, bro.
Yeah.
Does going Super Saiyan give me full ki?
It might. I think it does, bro. Because I know going Legendary Super Saiyan does.
That's crazy how I ended up like turned around. That is tough, bro.
What does he have? I got that bit.
Oh my gosh, talk about an iconic super right there. One-handed Kamehameha. Whoa, hey, that was fire, but I'm surprised it did not clash.
See, okay, you might have to go Legendary. Okay. You might have to go Legendary.
I can't right now. I gotta wait till I get two. So the reason I think it's such a big anime, I definitely give you that Goku thing. I think it's relatable, right? And then you got the story of an underdog, bro. He is a Saiyan that was kind of like looked down upon, especially by his own folks. He was frowned down upon, bro, and he had the weakest power level of any Saiyan, if I'm not mistaken, like any Saiyan ever in the history of the world. Like as a baby, he was just a terrible prospect for a Saiyan, bro. And he ended up being, if I'm not mistaken, I might have hold myself. Hold on. I'm doing a backwards dash. We might have to do that again.
I'm glad it ain't hit you for real. Let me try to go up.
Oh, hold on. I'm not even locked onto you no more. There we go. All right, go ahead. No, I'm good.
I'm here. Something. What is that?
Prepare to die. Why do I feel like this not gonna clash either, bro? Okay.
It should.
Dang, that thing is huge, bro.
Nah, for real, it's like a spirit bomb, man.
Man, an evil spirit bomb.
And this is exactly what
you over with. You over with. I think this trying to do like 24,000. 26. Oh my goodness. But yeah, bro, I think Goku was also relatable, bro, because he was lighthearted, like you say. He got that good sense of humor, bro, and he loves people. And I just think it's likable to like a good guy, bro. I feel like it's likable to like a good guy like that. Plus the underdog story, I just feel like he was a very well-rounded and very well-written character. Not the smartest, but in terms of battle smarts, he might be top dog, bro. he might be
for
top
sure.
dog, coming up with
For
all
sure.
kinds of crazy strategies, and like the fact that he's always willing to do whatever it takes to win. And he's such a unique character because he literally just wants to fight somebody strong, but like he can know that somebody is literally the most dangerous enemy to ever touch the face of the earth, bro. If they're strong, he gonna want to fight them regardless.
Yeah.
Regardless, bro. Let's end it with a classic Vegeta versus Goku. Which version you want to use?
We can go A to Z.
But
And to make it even funnier is like I feel like that's the best way to be in life. A lot of times is just to, you know, not always think about winning or losing. Just think about, you know, the act. Just get lost in the process, bro.
Yeah.
Fall in love with the process, and I think that's what Goku and even Vegeta at times. Yeah. They just love to fight, bro. They just love to fight. Definitely Goku, though. I think it's more so on Goku than Vegeta, but I think it's like, because with Goku, if he lose, he doesn't care. You know, it's like he just, I lost, dang.
Can't wait to get him next time, bro. Yeah. And like I said, I feel like it's that attitude that people love, bro.
That's it, bro.
Oh, man. I didn't mean to do that. I wonder if this Vegeta has any flying kicks. No, he doesn't. Interesting. Not until I go Super Saiyan, which I'm gonna do right now. I forgot it costs. Yeah, I forgot it costs 2. I'm thinking it only costs 1. Oh, what a vanish! That was exquisite. Boy, when I can't super counter, I get... Wow, that was crazy just now.
I wish this game would have been made with the same love as the Dragon Ball anime, bro.
You feel me? Might be one of the might be the greatest anime game of all time.
Boy, it definitely would have been, bro. Definitely would have been.
No way you just did that.
I don't know what that just was.
What?
I try to block. Oh, we gotta end it with a beam struggle at the end of it. We gotta do that.
Let's do it, bro. Let's do it.
We gotta do that.
Let's do it. If I win, it's not even gonna kill you. I'm gonna cook this game.
Let me see. What is it? Oh, okay, he just got a full power. I think he just got like a super coming by. Yeah. What's your? Do you have Final Flashes Ultimate?
I better. Infinity Flasher. This sound. Hold on. Let me see. Yeah, that's not. Let me go Super Saiyan.
Bet.
Throw some Ki Blast at me.
I got you.
Alright, bet. Throw some more real fast.
Bet.
I almost died. I almost start charging up. Cosmic Circle.
Nah, that's that. You got Final Flash and Super though.
What is this?
Don't you?
Oh. Oh.
Yeah, it's basically the same. I think it's like something similar to that Super that he got in the Super Saiyan form from Super.
But he gotta have like a Final Flash in base form or something.
I'm pretty sure you do.
You got a Spirit Bomb for sure, yeah. Okay, Big Bang Attack. Cool. Alright, let's do it.
Take me back to the BT3 days, man. That was why I love BT3 so much, bro. Cause, bro, Dragon Ball Z back then, man, it was so heat, bro. I feel like right now, it's not as good simply because not Dragon Ball Z, but just the franchise, just simply because I won that one.
Oh, that was canon.
Yeah, that was definitely canon.
I had to make it a canon event.
I feel like it's just bad now because we ain't got a Super Saiyan. What am I saying, bro? A Dragon Ball Super Arc Season 2. You feel me? We ain't got Dragon Ball Super Season 2. You know?
Needed that.
Yeah, I feel like that's one of the reasons why Dragon Ball right now isn't in the best spot. You know, I feel like it's kind of dying a little bit. Not dying in because it's still the most popular anime, but you know, it's just dying in the sense of, you know, we ain't getting nothing new for it. You know, only thing we've been getting was movies. You know, and I think that's one of the downfalls.
Facts. 100% facts.
Yeah, we ended a perfect 5 for 10 from both of us.
All right, y'all. If y'all enjoyed that, man, be sure to drop a like on the video, subscribe, go check out Don Coolio channel for sure, man. Let me know what you think about these types of videos. God bless, and I'll catch y'all in the next video, man. Peace.